Set. 10-2 soft.
Check. 53's Mike.
Yeah. You don't want it.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Crunch time, defense.
Tannehill. And this one complete to Smith. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Here we go.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, so close to an interception. Read that beautifully. Got his hands on it, couldn't get it. And it's 2nd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let...
Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48.
He's checking.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
On the ready.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
SOS.
Protein spill.
SOS.
Now Tannehill. Got his target, Pierre Garçon. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Henry. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, 37 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Point after, right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Get ready.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. A run on first down, but it's not going to get them much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Hey, we got to get the stop here, D.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Eason throwing left side. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Ready, set.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
You better bring it. You better bring it.
They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack.
You better bring it.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40, and the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
We got this.
Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question, because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates are going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Now a first down run is sniffed out from the start as he'll drop him for a loss of 4. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
18 Gator.
I'm coming.
From the 50, it's Tannehill. The dump-off gets him only 1, and now you're looking at a 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Tannehill. He finds Humphreys. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
Right there in the middle, 55.
Here we go, here we go.
Check, let's go. Check 3.
Derrick Henry. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
8 read.
I'm on.
2.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16.
Let's go.
58, right over there, right over
Yo,
there.
now.
58, right there.
From the gun, here's Tannehill.
I'm going to run you over.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. In on the sack, the former Buckeye, Tyquan Lewis. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. And he's into the clear. 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. In for the score as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. We talk about it a lot. One of the dangers of the long field goal, you got to kind of hit it low and drive it. That makes it susceptible to a block here. Not only do they block it, they return it.
And how about how well they did on the return? where they didn't create a penalty. Oftentimes in that type of a scrambling situation, someone will clip, someone will block below the waist, right? You name it. In this case, though, that didn't happen. They formed it up, and he took it all the way back for a touchdown.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Hey, come on, O, come on, O.
Yo, go, go. Hey, Delta. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomb, hit it.
Let's go.
On first down, Tannehill.
53, Mike 53.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
2 seconds to go, first quarter.
53's Mike. He's scared.
On second down now, it's Henry, and he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one.
Ready, 30 base.
Check 53. I'm coming after you.
6-6, bullet high.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. And able to find Garcon. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Don't be mad.
6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4.
Ready.
Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Give them the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Let's go, boys. Bring it on.
Now from Colts territory, here's a first and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll try the air now with Tannehill.
Who got 17?
Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Give the sack to Kamoko Toure.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. Powerful running. A nice job of just sticking the helmet down 9 yards on the play, but still 3rd and 12 now.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
From the gun on third down, Tannehill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Strip that ball. Kill.
General West.
Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Now.
They'll run it. It's Mack. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Nice hit, boy.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Watch the run.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
8, read.
Check pass. Check pass.
Hey, Haywood. Hit it.
To throw on third down, Eason. Got an open man. That's Campbell. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Come on, Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. 3 buzz, 3 buzz, 3 buzz.
Say go.
They'll run on first down. It's Mack, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
At the 42-yard line.
Here we go. 18 Gator.
54 Mike.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Right up.
From the gun, Eason. He's got Jack Doyle. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Rock it.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The Colts on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Mike 55. Right there in the middle. 55.
Get it.
Operating from the gun, Eason. And that will be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back.
Come on, set.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they had a long drive going last time, but it stalled out. But still, maybe something positive to carry forward from that last drive.
Well, a few different things that you carry forward. Number one, as you noted, they were moving it pretty well, so that gives them a lot of confidence. The second part is, keeps your defense off the field, gives them a chance to rest up a little bit. And last but not least, you've taken a good look at what you've done on offense, noted where the weaknesses are, and you know when you want to come back to them.
Like when you're organized with your points. Well
Point
done.
A, B, and C.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. Flushed out right. It's caught by Garcon. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
A first down carry for Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. They keep it with Henry on first down. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this.
Shoot.
They run the counter. Evans. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front and then maybe a guard can slide up to the second level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Tannehill. Complete. Smith has it. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
I'm coming for you. You mine.
On first down, Henry. This carry with the extra effort is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. This is Henry. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He had his lone attempt blocked earlier. The kick by Joseph is good. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
Ready?
They keep it on the ground. Mack again. And an alley to run. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want none.
On 1st and 10, Eason. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Throwing again, Eason.
Here I come again. Here I come again.
Eluding the pressure right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Trying to get that one to his running back, Marlon Mack. And it's 3rd down.
Just work with me a second here, because in my lifetime, seeing how quarterback percentages have changed in throwing the football, I mean, back in the good old days, if you were around 50%, you were doing okay. But now, you need to be 65 to 70% to be considered an elite quarterback. And in this ball game, it feels like we're playing old school, right around 50%.
Yeah, he's under 50%. He needs to start hitting more targets. Back to throw. Eason. And he comes back with one complete. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number 1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. From the gun, Eason. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to find Mo Alley Cox, his tight end, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
Topper! Hit it.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Into the hands of his running back, Marlon Mack. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it's a second down.
37's to Mike. Mike 37.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Go.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mack. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They'll go again here with Mack. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
On, set. 90, Wolf.
Hey, we heavy on the edges. Heavy on the edges.
Get it.
They'll run here with Mack, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Colts are going to jump back in front. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. Now it's Tannehill. It's caught. Smith. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. Call it a gain.